Hello class, we are going to go over repeated addition using arrays. This is going to prepare you for tomorrow's class, which is day 3 of our lesson plan of arrays. So we're going to look at repeated addition. So we've had 2 days of practice with arrays. Day 1 we started learning what a rectangular array is, including rows and columns. You guys know that stuff now. We also learned how to build arrays. We used our other classmates. We built arrays with our bodies. When given a total amount of objects, we've been building arrays with models. We've been drawing arrays. So you guys should be pretty comfortable with that so far. Just a quick overview to remember, a row is is when objects are arranged from left to right. The picture shown here is showing the apples. There are 5 apples in each row. There are 3 rows total, 1, 2, 3. And then columns go up and down, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns total. So 15 apples in this array. The other thing we need to remember is when you build an array, the rows and columns have equal amounts in each, so that a rectangle is created. Now the fun stuff. We're going to move on to repeated addition using arrays. I've attached a video to this lesson plan if you guys want to look at it at home. It's the video that I will be referencing throughout this presentation. This is just an example of repeated addition with this array. So 3, it's using columns. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 12 stars total in the array. The first part of this video that we'll be referencing is it's showing the first step of finding addition equations using an array. So first, you're going to count the total amount of objects in the array. In this image, there are how many apples? There are 8. So you just count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the total. 8 apples. That's the first thing. Then you're thinking about the 2 equations that make up the array. So to start, we'll count the amount in the first row. You know rows go left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 in the first row. 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 4 in the second row. So that's a total of 8 apples, which should match the total. The next equation, you're going to look at the columns. Columns are up and down. So in each column, it looks like there are 2 apples. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There's still 2 rows. So each column has 2 apples in it. So the equation would be 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, which is, again, equal to the total of 8 apples. Now you're going to have a little practice question. See if you guys can do it on your own. Look at the array of fruits. Which addition equations match the array? Put a check mark in the correct addition equation. So there's an array here of pairs. You're going to count how many pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 pairs in the array. So we got the total. Next, we're going to count the rows. So how many are in each row left to right? 1, 2, 3. 3 in the first row. 1, 2, 3. 3 in the second row. The addition equation is 3 plus 3. That equals 6. Now for the second equation, we're going to count columns, just like we did with the apples. There's 1 column, 2 columns, 3 columns. Each column has how many apples? Oops, sorry, pairs. 1 pair, 2 pairs. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals the total of 6. So find the answers on the right side, and you're going to put a check mark. 3 plus 3. The second check mark goes on 2 plus 2 plus 2. So both of those equal to 6. 3 plus 2 does not equal 6. And it's not shown in the array. 1 plus 1 plus 1 does not equal 6 either, so it should be an empty box. So, how'd you guys do? If you had a little bit of trouble with this, that's okay. It's just an introduction. I wanted to show you guys how repeated addition works before we get to class tomorrow. If you want more practice, there is a worksheet. This is just one of the problems, but there are more questions on the rest of the worksheet that you can do before class if that's something that you're interested in. Other than that, we'll pretty much learn it in class and practice more. And if we need another day on it, that's what we'll do. So that's repeated addition. Thanks, guys.